Take a breath. Feel your heart. How empowered are you feeling right now in your body? How powerful are you feeling? How much do you give your power away? Okay, so we are feeling a lot of anxiety right now, right? There's a reason that we're feeling a lot of anxiety. We have been giving a lot of our power away. I noticed this. I did a video on Wednesday, Not So Wacky Wednesday, where I talk about how you let spirit lead instead of your mind or your ego. And that's what Not So Wacky Wednesdays are going to be about, how to turn the world right side up. And so I had a spirit to-do list, which I will post somewhere else again, because I think it's very helpful. And I really tried to do what was on the spirit to-do list. It was, at least I tried to do everything, because that's just kind of how I am. Sit with me for 10 minutes, sit with yourself for 10 minutes with your spirit. Say one true thing, speak your truth, speak your quiet truth to yourself, aloud, or someone safe. Protect your edges. Say no once today to something that drains you. Move your body with tenderness. Nourish with one real meal. Invite one small joy. Name 3 things I did well. Ask for help. I did that one. Create a boundary ritual and rest without productivity. But one of the things that I did was, I had talked about, was noticing where your energy goes. And when I noticed where my energy went, it was to all these like internet things of like this password and that password and this to get into this website and to get into this app and to get into this. And it was very frustrating. I accomplished nothing. I was trying to cook at the same time because I had all this eggplant and tomatoes that I had gotten. And I just wanted to make a nice eggplant parmesan and a nice chicken parmesan. And I was going in 100 million different directions because of all these stupid website things and app things. And everyone keeps asking you to do another app or get another app for this or another app for that. No, I'm not going to do that anymore. It's driving me crazy. I love my YouTube channel. I love this channel and this way of me to express myself. So I don't feel like I'm ready to give that up. But I'm working towards doing spiritual life coaching, and a lot of that is online. And I'm lately questioning that. Do I really want to do that? Do I really want to do anything online anymore? I don't feel like that's authentically me anymore. So I also do videos on A Course in Miracles, and that has helped me and guided me in this new path of following my spirit instead of my ego. But it requires a lot of bravery because you don't know the road ahead of you. You have to stay very present in the moment, and you don't know what's coming next. For example, like I feel things, and no, I don't think that most people have the guts to live their life the way that I'm living it, but I think we're all being asked to do this. Somebody that I follow, Victor Otto, he's somebody that does this, and I admire him greatly because I think like he's actually more adventurous and brave than I am, and I have not found anybody like that. Shout out to Victor. Thanks for being an inspiration. Okay, so I don't know what's coming in October for me. Like the avenues that I've had for bringing in money are not there anymore. But I'm really trusting Spirit. Spirit has been talking to me and guiding me, and it guided me through a divorce and into a new house, into a new relationship, into a completely new life, and it's doing that again. Like I feel like I'm going to have a whole new life in October, and I don't know what it is. And it's causing me like great anxiety. But I'm going to just bring it back to freedom, and because it's Free Yourself Friday. And I want to talk about Free Yourself Friday in terms of where are you giving your power away? And A Course in Miracles. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but this is kind of how my brain works, and it does really all come together. So in A Course in Miracles, they tell you that, nothing's evil. It's all perspective. You don't know what anything means. So lately I've been feeling like I don't want to participate in this world anymore. I just want to live off grid. I would love to just I've gotten a little bit radical in my thinking, and I thought, and I'm sure there's other people out there that are thinking this too, though. I thought, let me just burn my passport, burn my social security card, burn any kind of identity that I have, and become something completely new. Nobody can find me. I just live off grid with my boyfriend, and we create like a whole new community where you just are people relating to other people, and you're like a self-sustaining community. So, does anybody else have that out? I'm sure there are people out there that are doing this, or I know there are people that are doing this already. But does this appeal to anybody else out there? Because I feel like I'm being guided to do something like this, and it's kind of scaring the hell out of me. But I feel like I'm going to be supported in whatever happens, and there's something coming for me. There's something coming to me that's going to propel me onto whatever path I need to be on. And this has always happened for me, so I know that I can trust it. It's just scary not knowing what's coming. But anyway, back to Free Yourself Friday, and where do you give your power away? Where do you give your power away? Because that's where your anxiety is coming from. This is something that I also really don't like about the mental health system, is that they act like depression and anxiety come out of nowhere, that it's just this weird thing that's in you. No, it's coming from your relationship to your environment. And it's not just you, it's your relationship to your environment. So if that's not working, that you're going to feel depressed, you're going to feel anxious. There's reasons for you to feel anxious and depressed. So don't just medicate yourself, figure out what it is. That drives me crazy, and is one of the reasons that I want to get out of the mental health field. It's not all bad. There's some amazing, beautiful people that are transforming it. But for me, it's not right anymore. And I'm thinking that for me, it isn't right anymore to give my power away to all these bigger systems, bigger corporations, because it doesn't feel right, and it just makes me anxious. But that might not be your story. But I think that we are giving our power away, and that creates a sense of dependency, and that does not make us feel free. So in order to free yourself, you have to learn where you're giving your power away. And it's usually going to create a sense of anxiety when you give your power away. So you can find it by finding where you feel anxious and asking that anxiety what it's trying to tell you about yourself. Oh, the thing that, to bring it back to A Course in Miracles, is, I don't know if I said this already, but is that in A Course in Miracles, nothing is evil. So like I was imagining these corporations were evil, but in fact they were only telling me that I don't want to give my power away there anymore, that that's not authentic for me. So what is authentic for you? Because your authenticity also is your freedom and your way of expressing. So where you find your authenticity is where you find your freedom, and where you give your power away is where you find your anxiety. So hopefully that leads you to some more freeing yourself. And I just want to say, just notice in the beginning. You don't have to do anything right away. Just notice. And I'm also hoping and thinking that maybe there are some gradual ways to do these things for most people. Maybe not me, because I feel like I'm leading. I'm going to be a leader in this and an inspiration to others. I found this quote one time. I don't remember who it is from, but it was, if you can't be a good example, be a horrible warning. So as a horrible warning, I'm only a horrible warning is if you don't listen to your spirit, it's going to get radical on you. It's going to create these tower moments. And they're really difficult. So I think you can do it gradually. If you gradually shift over from ego to spirit, it doesn't have to be so radical. But for some of us brave souls, it is radical, because we want you to know that you're going to be okay. We want you to know that you can trust yourself, your spirit, your higher self, not your ego. So hope that helps for Yourself Friday. Where are you giving your power away? What is authentic to you? Nothing out there is evil. It's just telling you what's authentic for you and what's right for you.